And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platforms, and just in general becoming a better trader. So with that, let's go ahead and get into it's Tuesday, August 18th. So we've got a lot to talk about today, somewhat to talk about today. Not a lot of news going on today, but there is a lot of speculation of what's going on today. So let's go ahead and get into the risks of what happens when you lose money in Forex. It can be done. As a matter of fact, I've done it many times, but this is to be avoided. So you need to know what the risks are. They go something like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. These are American regulatory companies, the Commodities Trading Futures Commission, and the National Futures Association. And I have held NFA registration at some point in time. That was about 2002 to 2004 is when I was involved in brokerage firms. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital, and that is to be avoided. So with that, let's go ahead and get into some other things today. There's one thing I have not gotten into today. Yeah, I did. So we'll go ahead and talk about me some more. Let's go to the market, my products, and this is what happens when you upload products. You have people download products. Here we have the MetaTrader. Well, first we have the MetaTrader, the multi-time frame confluence dashboard for MetaTrader 5. I have not put the one up for MetaTrader 4 yet. It does take a little bit of time to get those things up, but it is zooming right along. It has 26 downloads and has gone to 2730 for indicators. We also have the FIBO trend continuations indicator down here, 67 downloads. A lot of people like that. And it's doing quite well too for MetaTrader 5. We don't have it for MetaTrader 4 yet because it's a need to make sure that we have the same capabilities. It's relying a lot on Python for that. And not sure we have those capabilities in MetaTrader 4. But at any rate, let's see. We also have the Bollinger Band and RSI Main Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 5 and for Bollinger Band and RSI Main Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 4. And these are all up here too. They're free to download, play with them, see if you like them. I took the price tags off of them because these have not been trading as well as I thought they were going to. I may have my ATR settings set too high. It's possible. I thought I had them turned off, but at any rate. Let's see with that. Let's go ahead and go to the next thing I'm working on, which is tradingforexforprofit.com. This is my website. This is the site where we talk about trading Forex. You can learn about trading Forex here. Go to all these wonderful articles that have been put up. They're short, they're concise. They show you why it matters. We also have some stuff down here on the some new stuff right here. Here's a new one. Why Japanese bond yields matter for Forex traders, because we need to know that, especially if you're going to trade the dollar versus the yen or the pound versus the yen. There's a carry trade involved, and that involves the bond yields. I'll talk about that in just a minute. We also have some other neat things on here. Well, let's go to the dashboard. You can start for free because here we have the place where you load your accounts right here. You load them manually, or start your account manually. It's personal or demo, prop challenge, or prop funded. This is showing the pro dashboard, or pardon me, the premium dashboard, because this is on my user, which is the admin user. So I can do anything I want because it's my site. You can also upload your activity here, or your account activity manually. Here I uploaded a swap that took place a long time ago, so I'm updating my records. Calculator right here. Got your risk calculator here, and this is for pro and premium members too. We do have a free risk calculator that shows that does not take the advisory into account. I'm thinking about stripping out the advisory. I'll also start here with your planned trades and then go to your planned or missed trades. I could log a missed trade from yesterday because I did not take one Sunday night because I did not like jumping in the market at 7:30 on a Sunday night. I was a little bit iffy on that before Tokyo opened, but the trade worked out. You can import your trade information here depending on what it is. This is all in alphabetical order, so it's my MetaTrader 5 4 account or my MetaTrader 5 live account right there. Both of those are live accounts. Then we also have billing down here. Let's get down to billing. And I'll show you some other neat things in just a minute. First, we have billing. You can start for free. It says right here. Choose your plan. Also, you have a 7-day for new folks. For people who are upgrading from free to pro or free to premium, you also have a 7-day tryout that you can do that. So your card will not be charged for 7 days. This all clears through Stripe. So everything is secure. You can manage your billing in Stripe right there. I don't have any billings. I own the site, so it costs me a lot more than $19 to run it. Let's see. So with that, let's go ahead and get into Market Pulse and see what's going on today. So Market Pulse, we have a risk on of 27, which is a little bit risk on-ish for the markets. This does not take into account the stock markets at all, but it does take into account the currencies, the bond yields, and the price for gold. So it does take those three into account. It's more of a pure Forex Market Pulse indicator than it is some of the other indicators that are out there. And with that, we have the calendar. Let's see what's on the calendar for today. We have not much. Tuesday, we have the wage price index for Australia, and that's about it. So not a whole lot of scheduled news. We do have a whole lot of news that could happen that is not scheduled. So that's always the exciting part about trading Forex. So let's go ahead and look at some charts and see what we've got, see what we're up against today. So first we have Bitcoin. We always start at Bitcoin. I don't know why, because it's popular. Bitcoin is right there. And it's about all I can say. It's not really going anywhere. 64,000 to 64,002, getting to the top end of that range again. We'll see how long that lasts. I do not trade crypto. In full disclosure, I do not trade crypto, and I do not think you should. If you trade crypto, knock yourself out. Have a blast. I'm not trading crypto. I've not been in it since the very beginning. If I was going to get into it, I would have probably gotten into it around 2014. But I did not. I started coding in 2014, and that's or started writing code as a developer in 2014. And I started thinking, well, why do people buy for a bunch of code when all you got to do is hit the delete button or lose your hard drive? And those were things that kept me out of it. Japanese 10-year. Well, let's look at the U.S. 10-year first. 4.736 up there, and it's not going. Oh, look. T-Mobile wants us to know some more stuff. Again, nobody cares. Why are they marketing to me? I'm already on. I mean, I am on T-Mobile. Who cares? US 10-year is right there. Yay. No, not yay. It is at the top end of that range and is going up. As a matter of fact, we have bond yields across the whole country going up. I'm going to do something really crazy here. I'm going to go to Substack real quick. This may take a second for me to log in because I found an article on somebody who knows a lot more about this than I do. And I did not read his article this morning, and I probably should have. This is going to take a second, but it's going to be well worth it, I promise. I recommend you follow this guy. Again, can I pull this over here? Yes. I need to because do this off screen for just a sec because it has a code in it and no one needs to know what that code is. Oh no. Okay, it's not that guy, but it's this guy. Where is he? There he is. Global bond markets catch on fire. So this is what we're talking about today. Thank you for turning to my post. This guy is much smarter than I am. He is the Forex guy for Goldman Sachs at one point, or one of the chief forex strategists for Goldman Sachs, I think. I highly recommend checking out this guy. He's really good. Former chief economist at IIF and chief FX strategist at Goldman Sachs. So all my opinions are my own. So these are all opinions of his, but his last he's making new highs all around the world. Yes, we don't like that. And that's exactly what I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and restack this real quick. What's something fun I could write? This could be a problem. There. We'll repost that, and then we'll go down to that. Okay, so we're going to now get out of that and come back to here. But our global bond markets are going through the roof all around. Look at the Japanese 30, up 1.45, up 1.54% to 4.13%. The U.S. 30 is at 5.3%. So the carry trade's starting to show signs of breaking, which means you want to get underneath the GJ and the UJ for a possible strong downward activity, and it's going to be violent. It's going to be soft at the beginning, and then it's going to be extremely violent. So we'll see how that works out. And with that, you also want to keep your stops somewhat close. The U.S. 10-year is, pardon me, the Japanese 10-year is starting to come off, actually came off a little bit, showing at 9.39% right now. And that's one that the Forex traders look at because it's going up strongly here and going kind of sideways-ish right there, but not really. Not quite the same velocity that is this rate of change. That's what this is. It's 2.939%. So I would take a look at that. So stay on your toes as far as the Japanese or the yen crosses go. Let's get back into Forex. Euro versus the Great British Pound. Pound is winning on that slightly. After that, we go to the DXY, coming off a little bit. I'm sorry, coming up a little bit on 99.64. Again, not a real strong move on that part. The bond yields are not doing it justice. Euro versus the dollar off a little bit, but holding just under 116. Came off its highs of 135. The pound versus the dollar came off its highs of 135.50. Swissy dollar versus the Swissy is up a little bit, about 16 pips, up 81.24. No new highs there. Let's get into the yen pairs. 159.71. Starting to perk up a little bit. Starting to get to the 50% area of this range, and that's when you start looking for a pullback. So we could, I'm going to be looking for a pullback soon because this is not a market that's just really on fire. It's not really showing much of anything. Nice doji right there at 216 for the pound versus the dollar. I'm not getting into that. I do not trust this market right now. Euro versus the yen, 184.86. Again, it's well over the 50% mark. It might be closer to the 78 FIBO level, but again, it's not reclaiming this with any sort of enthusiasm. So I'm not going after it. I'm not chasing that market. Canadian versus the yen, based on the oil trade, 115.12. That's probably solely based on the oil trade. Aussie versus the yen, still going up. So we've got convergence on all the Aussie trades that I watch. Pardon me, all the yen pairs that I watch, but it's just not a whole lot of enthusiasm to make me just want to jump in on that. What is market pulse again today? Let's look back at that and look at the current currencies. It says the dollar is very strong. The yen is right down here, but rising. Pound versus the yen is falling. Euro is rising. So we'll get back out of that. And we'll go to crude oil. Crude oil's right there, 83.88. Right after that, we go to the UCAD. Coming off, still coming off a little bit, approaching the 200-day moving average, which is right here. Let's see if that continues. That's at 138.56. That's where we're going to be looking for a bounce. Aussie versus the dollar. Getting to the top of that range again, approaching the January 2023 weekly high close. You get into precious metals. Gold versus the dollar, 43.97, just under 44. You can kind of top it out right there, right at about 44.12. Platinum up 17.55. Palladium 13.24. Silver 65.13, perking up a little bit. Let's get into the software sector real quick. Looks like they had a kind of a brutal day yesterday, off 2% for the entire software sector. HubSpot off 4%. Wow, big chunk. CRM off, or Salesforce off 2.2%. Intuit off 2.9%. And I did have my Schwab indicator tell me that setup is gone, so do not get into it. And it has something to do with Bollinger Bands. It's at a glance, Bollinger Bands is what we should be looking at, I think. GoDaddy's back down to 92. Adobe is off 3.78%. Upwork is off 3.48%, about to hit its target of 8. Power bill actually came off a little bit. How about that? Let's go to the that's a gold ETF, silver ETF. It's come down here to the Mag 7 ETF right here, 67.35. Not a good day for Mag 7 yesterday. Off 1/3%. Google off 0.5%. Amazon off 0.5%. Apple off 1%, 0.1%. Meta off 3.5%. Wow, how about that? Microsoft off 3% also. Nvidia, about the same. Topping out, it looks like. Tesla is off almost 1%. SpaceX breaks the mold at 4.45%. And the IBD 50 is up 0.74, so that might be something to consider, the IBD 50. Maybe, maybe not if you like ETFs. But at any rate, that is all I've got for today. Stay tuned for James Stanley's got a video coming out today, later on today, around 2 o'clock, I think is when he puts his video out, maybe 12. But you may want to check out that. That's on positions, on action, price action, trading price action. So that might be something to watch. He's from Forex.com. Forex.com does not pay me to say that. However, my live accounts are with Forex.com, and I do like Forex.com. They're good people. So check out that. But that is about all I've got for today. If you have any questions, then hit me up in the comments section. If you want to see more of these videos, then of course, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. And lastly, one more thing. If you, oh yeah, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. I can use all the help I can get. But at any rate, that's all I got for today. You guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.